Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special edition of Grown Women Gaming. Our roundtable of the what do we call it? The High Society Dick Club. Have in attendance today myself, the Lady of Smut, followed by Miss Lady of Everwood, Miss Duchess of Grey, Duchess Janet, and Queen Me. If y'all have not noticed yet, this is and I do mean special episode of Grown Women Gaming. We will not be speaking on video games. This is strictly a pop culture episode, and it is all dealing with the Bridgerton. All of us absolutely love this show, and we have been talking about it since the first season of part 3 dropped. We have our own little chat, and we talk about it. We watch it together. So we decided to come together and basically do our girl chatting out in public.
Live.
Yeah. So this chat may be a little wilder.
Very grown. Let's just say very grown.
Very grown.
Very grown.
Yeah.
If you watch this show, this is an adult show. Even though I did let my child watch it, but we ain't gonna comment on that part. She 18 now. But so we're gonna hop in and talk about this part 1 of this season, because part 2 drops in like a week or something. I don't remember dates until the email pops up. Or one of the ladies tells me
12, 13 days.
To the email pop.
Listen, 2 weeks.
To the email pop.
Yeah, you like log into Netflix and it'll be like, look,
yeah, this is it.
it's here.
But so we're gonna hop around, talk about this episode. We're not gonna go too much into the first seasons, but we will talk about them because of course Queen Charlotte and Farmer George is the shit. So first of all, we're gonna episode 1. Everybody, you know what? Let's just back up. I changed that. We will talk about everybody. List your top season.
Ooh,
what's your favorite season?
Oh man,
I'm ready to start. Queen
what you
Charlotte.
got, Queen?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Right. Sure. So my first one is Queen Charlotte. That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
And then it's season 1, then season 2. And the reason why season 2, because season 2 was such a slow burn. I was just like, it was such a different tempo from the first season. So you were just like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? And but it was still a good love story. But still, Queen Charlotte, best one overall.
All right, who's next?
I'll go next. I'm gonna have to go with
Sorry,
can y'all hear me?
I think. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting like that.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, are you? I don't hear it. Are you listening to the stream too? Maybe.
No,
I was meant Delilah.
Oh, my bad.
Go
You gotta
go
do.
ahead.
You go ahead, Jen. Go ahead, Jen.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I
got it.
It's a delay.
Got it. I got it.
Jen, you go first. You could. It's good. You can go first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the guest. Go first.
Sorry. Queen Charlotte for me as well. It's the only season I actually was emotionally invested in the couples. I found the couples quite irritating in season 1 and 2. They were both were very, very flawed, and I would get angry watching the show. Like nobody's saying what they're actually feeling, and it was very frustrating. Whereas Queen Charlotte was quite upfront, I thought, with George having issues. And yeah, just seeing their journey and already knowing that they're together in the show later in life made it easier to cope with how long it took them guys to fall in love. So yeah,
Do you think that this season they're doing it better than the other 2, season 1 and 2?
Oh, they've gone in a lot quicker with this season, but I think that's because Penelope and Colin have sort of had their long ass journey throughout seasons 1 and 2 in the background. So people don't want to wait no more. They just want to see some action now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right,
lady, you go.
All right. I'm gonna go with Queen Charlotte. I mean, the last scene of Queen Charlotte when she went under the bed with her man, I was like,
oh man, yo, I was balling.
All the tears, right?
Yeah. When I mean loyalty, that's what I mean. If I'm crazy, I need you to go under the bed and hold my hand. That's
ma'am.
Yeah,
the fictional character.
Right.
We need
that is only for TV.
That's right. That's definitely. But I mean, to me, they did such a good job of making you feel the emotions in that scene. Like, and she was like the only thing that kept him whole in a way, or brought him back from his episodes. You know, it was so good. Queen Charlotte.
She treated him like we're gonna like work through these things instead of trying to ignore it or beat it away. Like his mom was nuts.
Yeah, and then the doctor, I'm like, come on,
right?
Yeah, just wow.
That doctor was kind of.
They basically just tortured that man. You know, I feel like they made his condition worse, and you know, unknowingly, I feel like they made his condition much worse. But yeah, that one to me, like it's like I'm not the one talking, but anyway, just the emotional investment I had in that show was just wild. Yeah. I don't think I cried on any of the other seasons of Bridgerton other than Queen Charlotte. Like, because before I was like, okay, now where's this going? Where's it going? And by the end, you're like, damn, you know? Yeah. And then, like, but Boogie was right. Boogie's like, you need to watch it and like, just trust me, watch Queen Charlotte. And I'm like, putting it off. And then when I finally watch it, I'm like, damn, I see why I was thinking about Queen Charlotte for days after finishing it.
Yeah.
And that's
like,
what I knew.
Still now, like when I see it, like, because you know, they'll show you like the preview a lot of times at the end of Bridgerton. And I'm just like, oh my God, this was such a beautiful love story. It was just like, I mean, look, if y'all don't know already, I'm a big crybaby. I will cry on shows, like, I get it emotionally invested for sure.
And just one thing I want to add was just they did a great job of showing both sides of everything. Like they each had their own reason for why they were doing things, unbeknownst to the other person, right? The king was trying to stay away because he didn't want her to find out his secret, and she thought that, like, you know, he was just being a jerk the whole time. It was just brilliantly written, brilliantly done.
That reveal at the end where they like played through like sort of like his perspective,
his side, right?
Like it got me in the feels that day. It's like, whoa, just amazing storytelling in that season.
Yeah,
because I was like,
so Jen, did you also
make the marriage?
I was just gonna ask Jen, did you also watch Queen Charlotte first and then do the other ones?
No, I watched season 1, then 2, then Queen Charlotte.
Okay.
I was sort of losing hope, to be honest, but
I'm telling you, the second season you were just like, is this, like, are we watching the same show? Is this the same show?
Yeah,
dragging it on.
I just want to point out, even in the book, I do hate Anthony's story. That one is my least favorite. So I totally understand. So, of course,
I couldn't see a happy ending to that story. It was just horrific.
Yeah.
No.
And did you catch this season how the Queen talked about how her sister found a match?
Overseas? I thought it was interesting too. Overseas.
Yeah. We're gonna get into it, but yeah.
All right, so now that we've listed our seasons, we're gonna talk about this. First of all, I hate how Netflix breaks up the seasons. I literally hate that.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and pop it out. We'll watch it over a weekend. But I understand they try not to get me to cancel.
But it's still such a short period of time. I don't really see the benefit here. Like, I don't see what the value we're getting, because someone can still get for a month.
Yeah, feel like a drip feed, right? Like, it's like, come on, release the shows,
right?
I don't know. At least they should have did it 1 episode per week, if
you're gonna do that,
that's what they should have did. All right, so let me move my stuff over here. Shout out to Boogie for getting us some
little mini notes
topics.
Shout out to LBOOGIE for the mini notes.
Yeah. All right, so this season is a little bit different. If people who have watched it, we do have the main couple is Colin and Penelope, but in the background we got a couple of other couples taking place also. First of all, we got, like I said, Penelope and Colin. Then we got Francesca and her man, who is adorable. I just want to say, the people who are hating on this man can go skip rocks in traffic. I don't care. And then
I can't wait to see their story though, because they seem so fucking boring right now.
Oh,
I'm so glad you said that, because I'm like, am I supposed to care about their story? Because right now I do not.
I'm like, yo, y'all must be, their story must be hot and heavy because they are so boring.
I don't want to spoil it for y'all.
We'll have to see.
Look, I ain't read the book. I'm telling you right now, I did not
I'm
read
about
the book.
to. And if you have Audible, if anybody has Audible, like most of the books are free with the Audible subscription.
Oh my god, I don't want to spoil it for y'all. Okay, I won't, because it's gonna be hilarious. Actually, it's really not. It's not. But then we also got.
But even Francesca, am I supposed to know who she is? Like, I'm not someone who's watched the seasons over a few years. I watched them all in the space of 3 weeks, and I was still like, who is this chick?
Because they were like young, you know.
How
like,
many
now we're starting to
kids do
see
you have?
Yeah,
they got 7.
And
Like-
the lady who played her in the first 2 seasons is different. So you got a different
And they
actor.
changed the actress. See, I didn't clock that at all. I just thought, like, they just introduced some random girl, and I'm supposed to care.
Sister.
Yeah, she was just. It was a whole new actress. And plus she's in the background in the first 2 seasons, so you want to pay attention to her.
Mm-hmm.
But and then there's Violet and her Lady Danbury's brother. You know, I don't know about that one. That's gonna come up next season. I mean, next part 2.
Second half, yeah.
Yeah, second half.
Mhm.
Oh my god, what is the Barkeep's family? Because they have, it's not a romance with them, but it's more of like issues with the Ton and stuff. Anyway, so we got all these.
You know, he's a real guy, right? The character.
I think so, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's like a real man in history. I think that's pretty cool.
So we got all these interesting stories going on while we're also following along with this love story. And then we also, which I think is nice, it actually shows not adult, but like women friendships as they go through. Because first you start off with Elise and Penelope, but now you got Elise and what's her name,
Eloise and
Cressida, which I like.
They're shipping them online,
and you know what? I can see it.
People are like, oh, they're gonna have this like lesbian relationship in part 2. I was like, I don't think so. Like, I don't think that's in the books, but I mean, if it happens, it will be spicy.
No tension there. I can't see that happening.
Yeah, just the way that the show has gone, I don't think so.
So we're gonna, out of the couples, which one is your favorite and why, people?
Ooh.
Favorite
I like the prospects of Violet actually having a love interest, because I do hate the way the show, and I know what it was like back then, but they sort of made out that your life's over 30.
Right.
And they're acting like Violet's this ancient 80-year-old woman who her life is just for her children. When I'm like, hang on, she's young enough to get married again. Surely it happens. So I'm liking the idea of her getting her story.
It's gonna be like super awkward though, right? For her and what's my goat's name? I always forget her name because I just
Lady Danbury.
Yeah, Lady Danbury. I love her ass. Like, I love Lady Danbury. But yeah, it's gonna be awkward as fuck because she was fucking Violet's husband.
Daddy.
Well, no,
her dad.
Her dad.
Her dad. So now she's about to be
Violet can get her back and be like, okay, I'm taking your brother.
Right.
Remember, they never really like went into it, right?
Mm.
It was like,
it was kind of glossed over. It was
it was like, why do you have this hat?
Mm-hmm.
Only my dad makes these hats.
I think she just didn't want to add. Some things are better left unsaid. I think it was kind of those things.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
But she got nosy and she wanted to look around and she found one and got her feelings crushed. Like,
but they're still friends. Well, still friends.
Yeah. But I feel like there could be some tension there.
Yo, that might be a little bit of tension. That's the man she loved for life, you know? So I just hope that whatever happens like on part 2, that because I know there's going to be some drama, that it don't mess up their friendship, because it might be a test coming up, you know, based on what I saw on the show.
It does feel like they're building up to that, right? That there's going to be some tension with the whole love interest thing with the brother, and then we know that there's a like I was talking about more so Violet and Danby's brother, but it's like, and I want to know what's the reason, like why is he actually there? They didn't really go that deep into why he's there and the tension between those two.
Right.
You know, there's something going on.
And all that,
yeah.
I definitely want to know that too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. So this is in the books. She does not remarry. Violet does not remarry. But they do have a side story where they go back and her romance with their father.
Her husband. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm hoping maybe we get a side story of them in their
like younger them. Right? Yeah.
Like how they did Queen Charlotte. Yeah.
Yes. Because that would be very nice to see how they got together. So we're gonna speak on the men of Bridgerton. Who's your favorite man? Your favorite stud muffin?
Stud muffin.
Oh wow! I don't know how I feel how you said stud muffin, but okay.
Right. Or they call them, their community bikes.
I don't know. Luke, the guy who plays Colin this season, man, listen, the glow up is real. The glow up.
I hate his hair. I hate his hair.
I just want my fingers through. I just want to play it.
It's like it's like they were trying and then it didn't want to do what they wanted it to do. And they were just like, just get out there. Just go. That's how I feel his hair looks. I'm like, who couldn't tame that shit? Who was on there? I don't know. But
I'm not buying them. Trying to make Colin attractive. I'm not buying that either.
Oh man, come on!
Thank you.
He just still seems too young. He looks like a 12-year-old boy in a suit.
He has best hair.
You know what? I think I watched too many interviews.
What? It's not real. They glued that on.
Yeah. I think he looks more attractive in today's clothes than he does. And that's stuff.
I'll tell you who I like. I like the guy. I can't even remember his name. So the guy who goes on safari. So Penelope's first.
Oh yes, with the goatee.
You like him?
Come on, he's rich. He'll go away and leave you alone for 12 months.
I know. I was sitting there watching like, this sounds like a good deal.
She about to fumble the bag,
right?
Like, she doesn't want that though. Come on, she wants that.
That's because the prospect of maybe love is like right here behind you. Like, you sure you want to do that? Like, because I might be ready.
Yeah, he does have he has nice features for real. Like, in the height, like he has. Yeah, he fits.
He looks like a man.
What about the?
Like,
I understood the reference.
He looks legal. Okay.
He looks.
What about the? Is he a prince? The one that the queen brought over for Francesca, which he's like a pompous asshole. I don't know why she thought.
Yeah, oh my
like
goodness.
Him. What is his? You remember what his
I'm
name
thinking,
is?
no, the queen's gonna get let down again.
I know.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, she hasn't picked anyone. What?
No.
Because the first one wasn't picked by her. The first diamond wasn't picked by her. It was Lady Whistledown.
Oh, she's gonna be mad.
And that's the beef, though. That's why they got like problems.
Yeah.
Like,
I love how she's trying to act like she don't have beef right now. Like, and I know she's gonna get angry too.
She is
with a fictional character.
Cause she knows it's somebody's writing this shit.
Yeah, she like somebody's printing this.
Right.
Somebody's writing it. That's why I'm so looking forward to these next 4 episodes, because they're gonna hopefully they'll flush all that out, and then now I just want to see Colin's reaction to the truth. and like how he, if you know, because I feel like there could be there's a thin line between love and hate, and so there could be some blowback. And once he find out the truth about Penelope,
I mean, they still gonna get together though. So
I mean, of course, but it's like
he gonna be mad for a day, and then and then he gonna.
We're saying that, and that's like
how much damage she.
She's gonna have to give us a bid.
I don't know. To me, I don't feel like she really could. She really couldn't have ruined Eloise more than Eloise was already sabotaging herself.
It's bigger than Eloise. To me, I look at it as bigger than Eloise. This Lady Whistledown, is that right? She's been destroying everybody. No one's exempt, not even the queen.
Anybody. She's just printing.
Well, it's more gossip, more gossip. Right. It's not so much destroy, but it's gossip. It's nobody's exempt,
and it's only taboo because it's just like, well, we supposed to whisper, but we're not supposed to put that shit.
They put it out there.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah. Boy, that's my
the way
hobby.
Penelope writes, how is someone who's so aware of how high society works and how courting works and what women are supposed to do and not do? How is it that she's so clueless when it comes to her own?
Wasn't that scene horrible?
That is the bit that's not connecting for me with the whole, like, when it was revealed that she was Lady Whistledown at first. I was like, what?
Right. It's like, how?
Real?
Right.
Yeah, because she's clearly got like the intelligence, but then when it comes to talking to men herself,
it's like that self-awareness thing.
Yes,
I equate it to like the backup quarterback, right? He knows he got all the mental, but doesn't have the physical tools to get the job done. That's how I look at it. When it comes to like her thinking capacity and everything, it's like she knows how to talk about it and be about it, but when it's to actually do it, she can't do it.
Yeah.
Well, that's brings something to the Featherton household. Look at her mother. Look at her father from first season.
Her mom used to get on my damn nerves. This season, I'm like, yo.
I don't know. This season,
sisters? Oh my God.
I love you.
Like, Mama's like, we need security, baby.
Right?
Yes.
No, I've been working shit in the background. Because we keep this house and y'all over here not fucking.
Yeah, you have to.
They think they are though. They think they are, which is hilarious.
When you said it like that, LBOOGIE, it was just hilarious. But at that time, that's how you have to really secure it with marriage and an heir. So
no, but that because her mom falsified those papers. So
they need an heir.
That's why that guy came over, because like if they don't get an heir soon, they're gonna give their house away, like how the boxer and his wife just got
inherited.
Right, they gonna get a demotion. And it seems like both their husbands are very incompetent. I don't even know how.
I'm still trying to figure out how they got married. Like,
why did they gloss over that? Like, I was hoping they would show like a little bit more detail into like how those relationships came about, but kind of is what it is, right?
And how is no one telling their kids
how they got together and now it's been arranged? Like with their mum, just with their mum, I feel like the same as I do with Cressida. Even though like she seems horrible at the start, you can see the reasons for her making the moves that she does, just because of how it was back then.
Right.
Probably married to someone that she didn't love and just made it work, and then has had to make it work for her. Well, that's
evident, right? You can definitely tell based on how she acts and everything. It doesn't. Yeah, she just wants security for it. Like Boogie was saying, it's all about security at this point. So.
Yeah, I think doesn't he even tell Penelope that, like in one scene, like security. Yeah. Yeah, because back then, like women can't live by themselves. Mom's trying to make it work.
What was the guy Jen was just talking about? The dude who liked the nature with the gold tee, handsome, tall guy.
No, he's not a duke.
I can't remember his name.
Lord Wellington.
Yeah, Lord Wellington or something like that.
Something. I just know he wants to go away for 3 years. That's
right.
That was music to my ears. Like,
it sounds like he just want to come home and lay up. And
that's
get
it.
Back out.
It's like Indiana Jones. I just don't see the downside.
He wants somebody to just be at home and have his kids and take care of the house while he gone. Period. That's it.
Mhm.
She could have kept her title. She could have been writing them gossips. She could have had her space.
Yeah.
She could have
just wouldn't have love.
Man, look.
That's all Penelope wants.
That's all she. No, she just wants Colin. Let's be real.
Well, that's love. That's what she wants. She wants to be able to have her love, right?
Well, first of
And I
all,
love the way he dissected that.
I didn't hear
Can
you.
we not act like Colin act like he didn't like her and embarrassed her?
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Let's drag her to the ground. Can we not? Can we have this conversation? Because
had you come back from what he said, like when
that's tough.
You didn't know that she was there and listening to that.
Yeah. If I was accidentally in the cut and someone told me like I will never ever try to go talk to Lady Infamous, I would have been crushed. It wouldn't. It's no going back to that. So I just don't.
I mean, I think the only reason why she's able to is because it's like she knows him, and it's like I know you were putting on. I know you're putting on.
I know you're a friend.
Yeah. Right.
Why use her as the butt of the joke to put?
I
on?
know.
I mean, she was,
oh my
god! Like pissed at him, you know what I mean? But she got over it because she like, just kiss me, and then she begged to be kissed. I didn't like that.
I know. I didn't
like that scene. I didn't like that scene at all. So no, can't be.
It was so desperate. It felt desperate. Like
I would never. I was like, for real.
But it was a nice kiss though.
I don't care how nice
it still was kind of degrading. It was, to me, it's a little degrading.
No, if you have to beg for affection from someone else, it's not even worth it in the first place.
It was like she just asked. She was like, "Colin, please."
Right.
Like, no, I paused it. I paused it. I went back to the part.
That's exactly how it went down too.
Yeah,
like, she's gonna die without that kiss.
Hell yeah.
Well, technically, in a way, she probably would have, because at that point, this is what, her third season. She's technically on the shelf. Like her mother just thought she changed her outfit.
She'd be a spinster, like whatever. Like
so
I think 26. That's how old she was.
No.
She's
like 21.
And 26 was the other brothers.
Kate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kate was 26. Yeah.
Yeah, she old compared to those standards.
All of them.
But no wonder she hasn't got a man until now. Look at the dresses they've been putting her in. That lemon yellow.
I know.
Life. She had no hope.
She was not set up for success with the outfits that she had the previous season.
I know. When you go back and you look, you're like,
but that green one was nice though. That green one.
Yes, sir. I loved it. I absolutely loved that dress. Yeah.
Gorgeous. When I mean gorgeous.
I'd have been upset when old girl stepped on my train and we
intentionally too. I wanted to fight that.
Oh, that's some hater shit.
Francesca's horrible. But let's talk about Francesca, right? Because Jen was saying she didn't see the video, and I know I sent it to CHAREECE, but I must not have sent it to the wider group. But so there was like a video where they're talking about the wardrobe of the season and stuff like that, and they were talking about Francesca and how everything about Francesca this season was to show how she's like a caged bird. So like if you notice, all of her dresses almost look like they have like some type of bird aspect to it. Like remember the pink one? She looked like a flamingo kind of. Her hair is always going to be put, to give her like a bird-like look. And even the parents' house, the way it looked makes her look like a caged bird. So that's how you're supposed to see her this season. And you really do. Like her parents are horrible people.
Yeah.
Like you see why she's like such. And it's not like really an excuse for her behavior, but you see why she's like this little shit.
I don't know. And see,
I'd be a little shit as well if my hair was wearing that tight.
Her hair was
right. And you remember before this season, she was always matching her mom. That had to be horrible. Like, how am I supposed to want to marry you and you're like matching your mom all the time? That just lets me know your mom is going to be way too involved. You know. Look, CHAREECE knows. As a man, I'm gonna be like, I'm
so glad I'm not
but that's from, I was going to equate it to like, if you've ever been to like new employee orientation, you have those one or two co-workers that come there with their parents. Like that had to happen to me, and it's just like, why are you at work with your parents? Like that is the most weirdest thing ever.
And in
That's
a way,
what I equated.
dances and stuff is a job. It's your job to find a husband. Some got better skills than others. But
I have a question.
What's your question, man?
About Francesca. Okay, do you think she the op, or she really trying to turn over a new leaf?
I used to. I don't think she's the op now though. I used to think she was the op. I don't think she's the op.
My friend, the sister or the Elise new friend?
Eloise, new home girl. The new girl.
Okay, because you said Francesca, right?
Cressida.
Yes,
I think she's. I think she's a friend. I think she was trying to be Eloise's friend.
Yeah. Because remember, she said she's never had anybody call for her. No friends have ever called for her.
Yeah, that's wild.
Like, and Eloise was like, really? Like nobody.
Like not a one.
Imagine that, no friends, and she's only had her mum to like model her behavior.
Oh my god! Listen,
yeah, I totally get it.
Yeah, it's like Katie's bird. So hopefully, in the second half, we're gonna see her start to step out because I feel like Eloise's relationship with her is going to teach her how to be a friend. Which I tell my kids this all the time. Like, if you can't foster friendships, you're not going to be able to be in a successful relationship because. I mean,
that's true.
They're all ships, right?
It takes effort. Like that.
Right.
I tell this to my sisters all the time. Like, it takes effort to keep and have friends. It takes effort. You can't just be on the sidelines watching. You gotta be interacting. You don't get
special dessert to take the edge off with friends. You know what I mean?
Right. And you know, I'm a what I was trying to say. Like I do that sometimes as well. Like sometimes I fall back because I have other things I kind of get super invested in, so I get it. But like you said, there's ships. Like you have to meet whoever you're interacting with halfway. Otherwise, it's never going to work. Every relationship is 50-50. Should be.
Or whatever amount y'all can agree to and not complain about.
Right.
I feel like they're building up Eloise to be the bad guy. I mean, she's had everything handed to her. She's had a lovely family,
Yeah.
Her mum cares for her and gives her every opportunity. And yet, she's still a care. What's her excuse?
Right.
I think it's going to be a season of self-reflection for her. Like, the next half's going to be like, either she's going to go darker.
Oh, no. Yeah, for sure.
Or it's going to be a self-reflection. Like, it's going to be either one or the other. I think it's more darker than anything else. Like,
she is about to blow up the spot. She's gonna see that they are like, happy, everything's going good.
Damn, you think it's gonna be like that? Like,
oh my god. Okay. I'm just
everything around me.
Like the wedding to do some shit, but it'll probably be real close to the wedding that she blows up the spot.
I don't think she's gonna blow it up. I think Penelope and Eloise are gonna come to a compromise, and she's gonna be the new Desiree. That's what I think. That's
I want to bet. I want to bet. Okay,
wait.
Charisse, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
You can't bet because you read the books. So Charisse cannot be involved.
You can't bet. You can't bet.
You've read the book.
You need to write down the bet. Okay, you write it down. That's it. That's all
cannot.
You
if you read the books, you cannot get in this.
Okay, what is our official bet here now?
She got the notepad.
Hell yeah, break it out.
What is Elise going to do in part 2? Right?
She's gonna blow up the spot.
Okay, hold on.
I think. Oh man, I don't know. Oh my god.
I think she's too selfish to see past her own desires and hatreds and stuff to actually keep her mouth shut. So I think
about if Penelope gets.
Sorry, I didn't hear Jen. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Jen. I'm sorry.
The last part. What did you say?
I just said I don't think she's going to see past what she wants herself and her own prejudice against people to actually keep her mouth shut. So I think she is going to kick off and say something to Colin.
Okay, that's what I want to hear. I didn't hear the last part. I wanted to make sure she said it's going to blow up the spot.
See, I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think that. oh God, I don't even want to put this out here, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it. I think it's gonna be a moment of self-reflection for her, and she's gonna come to terms with what's happening, and eventually her and Penelope will be friends again.
I mean, I think that last part's gonna happen.
Positive.
They will be friends again.
She's still gonna blow up the spot first.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna tell you
Gotcha.
right now, Eloise is not gonna blow that spot up because she's gonna be the new Lady Featherton. Because she know Penelope.
What are you talking about, Lady Featherton?
The lady
Lady Whistledown, you mean? Yeah.
Whistle-down.
Yeah.
So you think Eloise is gonna
Gonna
take
take
over
over
as
the
Lady
lady.
Whistledown? Okay.
Yeah.
That
yes.
would be great. Oh,
All right.
that would be good.
That's what. There we go.
Those are the two opposings. All right, Charisse.
That's very different.
Penelope loved the shit out of Colin, and she will do damn near everything to be with this man. She might have to give up that pen, and she might have to give it to her.
Yeah, I think she definitely gonna have to give her that pen.
Yeah.
So, man,
Charisse, fix your
and the
face.
queen gonna be, all, trying to catch her. So,
Nose wide ass open. That's a given. But
before we continue this conversation, I just want to hop on. We got a super chat from Sir X-Men. Who do you think is going to be the diamond here?
Ooh.
There's no
tell you
diamond
right
this
there.
year. It's Francesca already.
That's what she said?
Yeah, that's her sparkler.
Yeah, because she's
She
playing the
decided she
piano.
didn't want to call it a diamond no
Yeah,
more.
she
Yeah.
got
Because
behind the
somebody
piano.
that's gonna
Yeah.
sparkle. And
Sparkler.
then Francesca is her sparkler.
wow.
What do you mean, wow?
I'm so disappointed.
I am.
She's just so bland, isn't she, Francesca? I think so.
Yeah, she's very bland.
Her.
Yeah.
So, because she could play the piano, though. She went and did her own thing, So she liked that.
That's you know what? I was gonna say she's playing yoga to me. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh my God! How y'all don't like Francesca? She's adorable.
I don't care for her either.
Just because she playing the piano? That's it. That's it.
She just seems
And
so
then she sit there
young
quiet
and
with
just like,
the dude. Like,
well,
come on,
there was that weird part, but then when they met in the street, she was just like all over herself. Like you could tell, like just like high school, not even high school. I felt like it was more like middle school kid, like meeting a crush. You know what I mean? And then he was just like,
yeah.
he's like out to lunch.
And I don't really like that casting either. That guy that likes her or whatever. I'm not feeling him. He don't fit to me. He just don't.
Charisse.
Chareece's head in hands, like, no.
I know. Because she knows. That's why I'm like, she's about to make me read these books because I want to know.
I ain't reading nothing. I ain't reading a damn thing. If I win, I win. If it happen, it happen. I just think with the power and people wanting to get the bag and want to get a man, that's a sweet deal. Who don't want to get the pen?
That's true.
And especially since the queen is on the hunt for the pen. I'll give her look. Hey Delilah, check this out. I'll give you this pen real quick.
So you thinking that it should
everybody?
She's the only one that knows the secret. She's the only one that knows. So I think it makes sense for her to take over as Lady Whistledown.
She's going to take over. She's gonna be a ghostwriter. That's all she's gonna be.
Ghostwriter.
Yeah, but Eloise is gonna have her own story too. So just to kind of like,
I would hope
put
so.
that out there. Her story is probably gonna be next. So
I can't wait because she's gonna be.
But then how's she gonna do it? So if Penn supposedly has to let go of Lady Whistledown for Colin, why would Eloise not have to do the same thing for Sir whoever he's about to be?
Oh damn.
I guess whatever they don't know that bridge, she's gonna cross it.
All right.
Eloise will learn from Penelope's mistakes and not mess with a dude that close that she grew up with that know who is the pen. You know what I mean? That was the problem, that Penelope had the pen. When she got the pen, she knew everything because she's surrounded by the people that she's writing down. And I'm just saying, the only messed up part about it is that you need someone.
I said I need part 2 to hurry up.
I know. I think it might be more than next week too. Yeah, because it's not until like the 12th, right?
They need to stop doing that. I swear.
Yeah, I don't like that.
They need to stop.
Yeah, either do weekly or do them all at once. Like, don't start all this weird shit. No one told y'all to do that.
All I know is
we're spiraling here, trying to figure out what's going on.
Right?
I'm trying not to tell you.
Chareece, you're gonna have to keep a poker face for about 2 weeks, baby.
Yes,
maybe 3, maybe 3. That's a side mission for you, Chareece. Can you?
I do like my side.
Okay, so
are you 100% sure, Chareece, that they're going to follow the book and not make any changes?
Oh, that's a good question.
Do they always follow it to the letter?
No, they do. They have not, because Queen Charlotte is a new character. The boxer couple is a new characters. The flirtation between Sir Danbury, I don't know his name. Anyway, her brother, he doesn't even exist in the book. So they do not follow the book.
Okay, exactly. Then there you go.
Yeah, and they wrote Queen Charlotte
you might not
together.
be so smug.
There we go.
That's why I didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
But I feel like they have to hit key notes for it to actually be her story. And so far they have hit the key things. And so there is a couple of key things they have to hit in part 2, or it won't be Penelope's story.
Y'all, they're not bringing this shit back until June 13th. 2 fucking weeks.
So it is what it is.
Yeah,
it's gonna be the exchanging of the pen.
Gaming stuff to keep us, occupied until then.
Ma'am.
Yeah, we do have. Yeah, we do. We have gamer Christmas next week.
Yeah, from at least Thursday to Sunday.
Next weekend will be covered. And then we'll go back to work.
Okay, I'm hoping so, cause. Sorry, I apologize, chat people.
Let me look though, because I think there was something that I wanted to make sure. We're coming up on. We're gonna be at an hour soon.
Yeah. I know what I do. So not necessarily story, but I would like to talk about Queen Charlotte's wigs.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Show.
Yeah, the music too, right? So the wigs, the wardrobe, and the music. Like,
I need to release the soundtrack so I can have it on my.
I need it too, right?
The string instruments of these songs is like on point.
Yes.
I feel like I can really clean my house while I'm twerking to some string instruments of BTS.
But you remember the Metro Boomin that they did, the classical one?
Yeah,
like, I was digging that. Like, that was my jam. I will still put that on while I'm working. So
yeah, I have it in the background. It's I would like to know how they go about picking the songs for the show and who they get to actually, convert it into classical music like that. But it's not shouldn't be that hard because music is music. As long as you have the notes, you can, pick anything to play it. But the simple fact that they do it and it is done so well is nice.
And I know that people probably like, I don't know, even when I play, it's like so fun to play current music. You know what I mean? Because it's one thing to play classical, but it's like when you play, especially string instruments, they're so fun to play new music.
Yes. And then, like I said, Queen Charlotte's wigs, her hair. Oh my god.
Yeah, so I know that a lot of you guys like her
budget for this season.
Yeah, I feel like most seasons. I would love to know the hair budget for Queen Charlotte. Because
it got to be in the 100,000s.
Right? Because both of them were wearing wigs, right? You got 2 now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to know how heavy they are.
Yeah, that too. All right, so everybody, did you have a favorite? Everybody.
Mine is the one that had the thing that moved in it. I don't care.
When I saw how they built it, I was like, okay, this is cool.
That was mine.
I actually liked the smaller isometric blonde one that she wore. I can't remember what scene it was in now.
Yeah, so
it was a lot smaller than the ones that she normally wears, but it had like an isometric shape to it. It looked a bit 1920s.
I
like
it too because it was like over, right? It's like even though it's asymmetrical, it was like one side was like way out here,
Yeah,
it was like real over the top, but yeah,
it's a wonder of engineering. It just is.
I like that one too, and that scene that you're talking about was pretty funny because oh boy, who's behind her, which I would love to see his story too, because he I think I had newfound respect for him after watching Queen Charlotte.
Talking about Brimsley?
Yeah, Brimsley, right? Brimsley.
Where's his man at?
Right, because remember he had a man, And then somehow he probably died or went somewhere. I don't know.
I think he's alive. I actually think he's alive.
You think he's alive?
Yes, I think he's alive.
And
you think he's still with the king?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the theory. Oh, that's my theory anyway. I want to believe.
I think he's still with the king also.
Yeah.
But in that scene, she tells him to take 2 steps back because he reads her too well. I thought that shit was funny as hell.
When she said that,
you read me too well. And have you watched her do interviews? Like, I love her. Like, she is like, she's regal like that all the time. I'm like, you must be impossible to be around.
Yeah.
I like her. I love her now. I wish I had found her earlier in life.
Right.
She plays that role so well.
Yeah, she nails it.
Every time. And let's see what else we have on here.
I haven't found like on the show in general. Like I haven't found a single character that I'm like, well, outside of the guy I mentioned earlier. I think it was Kill Martin or something.
The Francesca's.
Yeah, outside of him, I think the casting has been on point. Like as far as how everyone, the acting, the behavior, the associations with the families. Like I feel like they did a great job of nailing that to where it doesn't take me when I'm watching it. It doesn't take me out of it.
Sir Expert is saying that Brimsley's guy died in the Queen Charlotte.
We are not gonna listen to that blasphemy, okay?
No, they did not. No,
they did not say that.
No, they not. We seen Queen Charlotte.
So we're just gonna pretend that he's with the king and they cannot be together right now, okay? Okay.
That's
also, that story is not in the books. Queen Charlotte, whatever, is a new a book did come out with
Shonda Rhimes and the original author wrote it together.
So it was not originally part of the series, but it is now.
That's so cool.
I know, because like I went to look for the books on Audible and I saw the Queen Charlotte book and it says, do you want to follow Shonda Rhimes? And I'm like, hell yeah. And I go and she has the one item. The one item is what she has because she don't write books,
Right.
Yeah.
It's nice.
So, I should have found my books, but they're probably somewhere in a box somewhere. But I have them on Kindle also, but that's that point.
I'll do that too. Have physical books and Kindle copies.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Can't help it. I'm old school. I like the page turners and
Who dusting all that shit?
Yeah, and I like the way it looks too. It's nice decor for the home.
And I got room for to build like a real library or a real library shelf type thing.
Mm-hmm.
With a nook, with a little reading nook.
Yeah, right.
Mm.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh,
that's why I'm gonna keep rolling with my audibles.
Miniature library. Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right, so we got minutes, so let's see.
Yeah, we're gonna get ready to wind down here.
I got a question.
Oh,
ma'am. I wanted to ask you ladies about if you could grade the season right now with the 4 episodes that we got.
Oh, A+, baby, A+.
A+. Look at her say.
I got my smut. I'm good.
Yeah, but you didn't get your smut to the last episode.
Look here,
right?
So, my issue with the season was
you have to look at the other brothers because them some hoes.
That's true.
But it wasn't even like a real scene with either one of them. Like even with Colin with the ladies of the night, in which how many sheets do they have in that brothel? And I'm like, how is none of these sheets on fire?
Some days they didn't care. They probably
but did you see all that shit? Like the fuck?
They had to set it.
Okay, status, that's cool, but let's keep it a bug. Do they really clean those sheets every day?
Oh, God,
that time? At that time?
It probably
man, y'all going too deep on the sheets. Let's go on now.
Oh my God.
You said
season 1,
right?
Your scenes.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the scene with
Yeah, season 1 was softcore porn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how they get you. That's how they get you. Every time.
Like,
the first season would be super spicy, and they're like, "Oh, we ain't doing that."
Second
shit
season
no
was
more.
tame, super tame.
I was so mad at season 2 because I was like, this is not, I can't get jiggy with this shit.
Where's my sex?
Yeah, this is happening.
my scenes. I need to feel what they're feeling.
Like,
Okay.
this supposed to be smut. Y'all got MA rating on this shit and everything. Where the MA at?
Where's MA? That's good. I think it's shirt on that. Where's MA?
So I would give it a B so far because it was. Yeah, because the first 2 episodes I almost feel like weren't necessarily even needed. That air balloon scene was some bullshit. I'm just like, this is so unnecessary. And now she like fell over and she's like
15 minutes long as well. Yeah.
Come on, man. Yeah. And then it was like 5 minutes until the man, as Jen says, got to her, you know? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was a little bit over the top. That was a bit much.
That's what made it adorable.
And the part with the cupcake, when Penelope's eating the cupcake, I thought was like, yo, because you could see Colin like react, like in real time, reacting to like, he was just like, damn. And I was like, look at his
He was annoying though, because I'm just like, why are you fighting us so hard? Like, why are you fighting? Like, you obviously have feelings for her. Why are you fighting?
Right.
Yeah, I want to see more of that. I want to see Penelope more in control of the situation than she's been so far.
Yeah,
that will take it up a notch for me.
Yeah, if I had to give it a grade though, I'll give it like a B minus.
Why B
minus?
minus?
More, and like I said, I don't. Some of the relationships, I'm not a fan of. So, because I'm still trying to figure out the whole situation with the boxer and his wife and how they got their son. I'm trying to figure out like what's the point of that story. Or is it just to show like how classism works and with how stuff can be inherited? Is that the only point? And then like what's gonna happen with his club? like I'm kind of low-key invested in what happens with this man's club because he's like, I want to still work there. His wife's like, no, we got this money now. He's like, I still want to so I'm like, what's the point of this? Like, why did they even felt the need to include that story arc?
My thing is, if you're gonna keep that club and y'all have new money, then you better start investing because your club is like the ghetto.
Yeah, I was like, it looked good. But then I looked at the other one and I was like, oh.
And you're like, this is why the time don't want to come here because this shit look like we got rats in here.
But at the time, it's what they could afford, though. It's what they could afford.
That's not why they want to come there. They didn't want to come there because people at the time does not work. He is a working man. That is
that's why they don't want him to be there. But I'm saying that they're not coming to his bar anymore.
His establishment, yeah.
Well, he need to go get somebody. He need to go hire somebody if he really wants that.
I think realistically, I mean, that's what he could afford. So it's a reflection of what they have. And so I'm wondering if they're gonna upgrade the bar to be, to be like, oh, they got this newfound wealth now or something. Like, I don't know.
I wonder if they let them even really like access that money besides like just living expenses. Because you see how there's like a guy who like watches over everything, which I thought that was like kind of unique, right? That you have basically this guy that makes sure that everybody's money gets passed to certain people, and that he's basically the keeper of society.
He got all the power, don't he?
Yeah, he does. He's like, you better not be cheating, basically.
Right. And he was like, I'm putting you on notice, Miss Portia.
Right. Documents better not be false.
Right.
Yeah. He was like, just so you know, I'll be back.
He gonna get got. He gonna get got.
No, he's not.
They don't have any kids. They're gonna be on the street.
I feel like both of them are pregnant now, though. Yeah. They're ready.
One.
Oh, so then they may be fighting over
who's
the real true heir.
Yeah, because remember at the end, she had basically told them what to do, right? And then both of them were talking about how their breasts are hurting, and that mom said that's a sign of pregnancy.
So
remember,
what if they?
Go ahead. No, you good.
I was gonna say because then it's gonna make a situation to where they're both fighting on who's the heir.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what I think is gonna happen.
Which one is born first?
Yeah, but if they get pregnant at the same time,
9
it'll
months
come
are both
down.
gonna be split
It'll
in
come down to
oil.
who comes out first.
First. Which one pops out a kid first?
Right.
It's gonna be a race. It's gonna be a race.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
How you feel about the season, Jen, so far?
This season so far, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm enjoying it more than I enjoyed seasons 1 and 2 for sure.
Mm.
It's a lot more fun. I felt really frustrated with the storylines in seasons 1 and 2, whereas this is a lot more. I don't know. I can enjoy it. I can sit back and enjoy the ride. Like I said, I'd still want Penelope to have a bit more control over the situation. In which case, I'm only going to give it like an 8 out of 10 for me. But that is saying seasons 1 and 2 were like a 5 and a 6, so it's still an improvement.
Oh wow,
Harsh. Ooh, you harsh, girl. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, she said, "Yeah." I'm gonna give it a 9 because Penelope really needed some love in the club because the last couple of seasons she was not getting it.
right?
And I may not like the way that she was damn near banging and trying to plead a case like she was in court for this man, but I also like to see that they realize that they do got love for each other. But love can only take you so far when you got drama and her side hustle,
family, and all that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, because if Colin gonna really want to be with her, he gonna have to stop the people who was talking mess about her weight or how she looked or her family from
society, because everybody was judging her.
Spencer.
Right.
Spencer, you hang about your mama, you got some ugly clothes, you just chilling waiting for your other sister to grow up and do something, and now them type of people are gonna come for your girl. You gotta defend that if you really love her.
Yeah, I wonder how he's gonna react to all that, because he's gonna catch judgment for that just by association.
Like, are they gonna have it where guys are like making fun of him and shit? Like, he's just like marrying her to be nice, huh?
Right.
If that happens, I want to see him stand up to her this time.
If he does not, I will.
It's a problem. If he don't, it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's a legit problem. If he don't. Mm-hmm. What are you, Charisse? I swear, you gotta stop. You gotta stop, girl.
Charisse.
Gotta stop.
Oh my God, I ain't seen that. He better look. I ain't read the books. He better stand up for her.
Facts.
That's all
right. Then we're coming up on an hour.
Yeah.
We're gonna do our wind down a little bit. So before we call it a day, we're gonna have our ladies just give a final what they want for part 2. Just in 2 sentences, tell us what you want.
I need Charisse to keep her poker face on. Period.
She don't have one.
She ain't got it.
Look at her. Look at her.
Hold on.
I want to see what lengths the Queen Charlotte's going to go to uncover Whistledown.
You think she's like going to really come after her again?
Right. Like, I think because she kind of toyed with it. I think she tried, but she didn't go that deep. I think she's, all the marbles at this point. She's pissed now. She ain't pick her diamond. All this stuff's going on. She's, it's a whole lot. So I think that's what I want to see. I love Queen Charlotte. And so I want to see more of that whole thing.
Yeah. All right. LBOOGIE?
I want some more spiciness. Y'all fucking around. All I got is the kerosene and him holding his hands like this so he don't get no juices on his hands.
No, that's a gentleman for you, okay?
Right? Let me get that for you. But yeah, I'm gonna need some more spiciness because these are
that's his technique. That's his technique. Right? You don't know what.
Hey, he had his hands clean and everything. We're good,
right?
He was prepared. Miss Jen, what do you? anticipating.
So yeah, my answer is similar to Boogie's. I want more sex, basically.
Just want the
We've had the carriage. We've had the carriage scene now. How do you go back from that? How do you go back from that?
Y'all know it's the scene everybody's waiting for. They gotta do it. Like
It better be A1. It better be A1. It better be A1.
Yeah.
I want
like when you said, "Where's the MA?"
I got a fan for part 2. So I want to be doing this.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to be clutching my pearls. I want to see some disgrace.
Right.
In the second part.
I want to look around the
Yeah,
room to see if anybody's watching this shit. You know, you like.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to turn down the volume.
For making me stick through season 2.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I was like, yo, y'all can't keep building me up.
Mm-hmm.
All right then. Thank y'all again. Yeah,
come everybody say.
Yeah, everybody said something. I can't say anything because again,
you can't say anything.
I can't say anything.
Yeah.
But greatly appreciate everybody sliding through. We have our ladies of Grown Women Gaming, our Ton here. We might do this again for another show, or maybe part 2 of Bridgerton.
Part 2, yeah. We'll have part 2 because we didn't even say we missed DOOMCUTIE. She was supposed to be on the show, but she had technical difficulties, so she couldn't be on. So hopefully we can get together.
I want to get her
part 2
opinion for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we will see y'all next time.
Have a good weekend.
Read your smut, people. Read your smut.
All right, read your smut.
Imagination is
no, wait.
Oh,